Hello everyone, welcome to Sunburned Albino Plays. Return of the Obra Dinn. Obra Dinn? Yeah, I think. Maybe. Something like that. Right, we're in the middle of an investigation. So show me the previous death, which is this dude for sure. We get to see him get run through with a cutlass. Yeah, he's right here, but, you know. Also, you have to look at the trail of light or it stops, just to make sure. Like, I understand why it does that. It's to make sure you don't get lost trying to find it, follow it. But, like, I didn't need that for this one, I'll tell you what.
Last one. Move quick.
Boy, you'll not take the last push.
Let them go. Is that you who's saying that? I think that's the captain's voice. But then they don't listen and then he doesn't really do anything. One of these dudes is named Paul. It's probably this guy. Because why would this chick be saying, Paul, look out, when this dude is trying to stop them from leaving if this dude was Paul? Wouldn't make any sense. This dude has to be Paul. He's the one that's trying to, you know, put his life on the line right now. So he got sorted by whatever this guy's name is. He is Paul. So we got 2 out of 3 bits of information for him at least. That's more than we usually get, unfortunately. Who is that? I need to know who that is, because I don't remember him being on the boat. I wonder... You know, I mean, one of them's got to have a husband. I would think. You know, someone to, like, help identify them. Okay, yeah, so we know who this is. This is Paul. So where's Paul? Paul Moss, first mate steward from Wales. I guess. I mean, I don't remember him talking in an accent, but I guess it has to be him. He got killed with a sword, and we don't know how. Last one moved quick. 12 others were present. So this is the guy that was on the boat, and we don't know who he is. So if these are the mates, would their stewards be positioned behind them pretty exclusively? Makes sense. Is this guy's steward then? Perhaps. Because you are... Yeah, you're that guy. You are her. Again, it's 50-50 shot guessing between which women these are. Here. Let me look at their last names. Because something's gonna match up here. Unless they're just two, like, you know, single women sisterhood of the traveling pants just out on the town doing some eat, pray, love stuff. I don't know. Where are they? I was busy riffing. Okay, so Emily Jackson and Miss Jane Bird. Are there any other Jacksons or Birds on board? And also, if there were, why would they not be listed together? Jackson, Bird, Jackson, Bird, Jackson, Bird. No, there isn't, which is really annoying. Who are these people? Who are these people? I don't know these people. So, Yeah, yeah, okay. Oh, this woman is with this dude. Assumedly. Who's that guy? He plays the violin. Isn't that nice? And then you're just hanging out with Abigail. You guys are besties. You're trying to hook up with this dude, but I don't think I ever figured out who this dude is either. So that's tough. They must not be married. So confused, man. Alright, show me the next one. Oh. I don't remember that dude down there. Unless we're... Oh, we're all the way down. Okay, yeah, okay. We're down 2 rows. Then yes, I do remember this dude. He does not have an arm. This is back to chapter 1 now, or part 1 of this chapter, and this chapter takes place right after the octopus one. Which means it's likely he has an octopus-based wound. And we beat the ray of light down here, and now it's not gonna go. Will you hurry up? You see how annoying this is? Now we gotta figure out who you are. That's what's tough is like...
Easy now. You're in a bad way.
Alright, hold on.
Where is my Frenchman?
The squid's gone. Your mate was torn apart.
So he has a mate, and it's French. And that dude's Austrian. Because Verdammt is an Austrian/German word.
Captain came up from the hold. Said he chased it off. You should rest.
A curse like that does not live for nothing.
Okie dokie. So. Yeah, you are that guy, and you were one of the Austrian dudes. But you're the Austrian that has a French mate, and that's about as specific as we can possibly get, so... If I can't figure out who you are from that, that's just embarrassing. And then while that's going on, you came up from the very bottom. You're the dude who got knifed. And you... What's going on up here? You're the captain, you're going up there. And you are first mate. These have to be the 2 dudes who were talking the mutiny. Because little boy comes up from over there and must hear it. Because originally I thought that like they were in a room, one of the rooms behind closed doors. But you never hear the doors open or shut in those scenes. His cause of death is also kind of tough because, like, yeah, the octopus took his arm, but how do you describe that? Torn apart? You know, like, is that what it is? I guess. Wasn't torn completely apart. Okay, so it's a dude with a French mate who with an Austrian accent. So it's him, because the bosun's mate is France. But just to check, there's another Austrian dude who is a gunner, and the gunner's mate is from Poland. So that's how you... Okay, so for sure this is Alfred Klestel. And he is a bosun. I don't know what that is, but that's what it is. That is who he is. Oh, while I'm there, what is the surgeon's name again? Is Brennan the surgeon? Or was he saying, Brennan, go fetch the surgeon? Okay, so Brennan is not the surgeon then. Who's Brennan? He had to have been talking... Okay, show me Brennan. Is that a first name or a last name? What do we got? Oh, Henry Brennan, seaman from England. Now, if we remember correctly... I'm gonna see who's there. Okay, I need to revisit that last memory. So, okay. What's nice is you can go through the chapters and like look stuff, but you can't replay the memories. That's what's really annoying. I don't understand why that's not possible. So it's part of escape. Put me down. No, not that one. Not that one. Not that one. This one. No, not that one. Not that one either. Oh, no. This is the one. So when this dude was whatever, this is when you got. You tell yourself, Brennan, bring the surgeon's kid. But Brennan's just a seaman. So he must have been nearby. Only 3 others were present. This has to be Brennan. Because that's first mate William Hoscott. And this is the guy who's dead. This has to be Brennan. And that's a breakthrough for me because I didn't have him identified on my other one. So that's 2 more. They won't guarantee those until I get another person. Unless this dude is Brennan. That guy was there? Isn't he the one that's huddled over the dude? Hold on. No, he is not. It really makes sense to me that dude is Brennan. But also, if this dude is Brennan, I don't have sufficient information. Well, then it's not Brennan. The other dude is Brennan for sure, then. Okay. That's nice. That's positive. So knowing that dude is Brennan means that... Where's the guy who got clubbed? What's all this, you damn fool? We still don't know who he is, but we now know that Brennan clubbed him. I mean, we're kind of taking a leap that dude is even Brennan. But he kind of has to be. He can't be anybody else. It doesn't work otherwise. Okay. So that's some progress. So these 2 guys are for the mutiny. Who are you, and can I identify you, or are you too blurred? You're too blurred. You got shot with a gun. But you're Russian for sure. And then you are one of the mates, but we don't know which one. We apparently can't guess. And we have not dealt with these 4 people yet. There's the Formosans, but then there's also Chinese people on board. So you can't just, like, be racist about identifying them, even though sometimes that's helpful. Can't just be like, oh, this guy looks Chinese. He must be one of these 4 people. Like, it's a bit more complicated than that. Okay. I'm pleased about that progress, though. It's gonna help me out on my other playthrough. Which I'm gonna put on hold for now, because I don't want to spoil any more stuff for myself. Who is this? What fate befell them? Indeed, man. 4 wayward souls disappeared during the events of this chapter. Their fates cataloged here. Well, they must have escaped. They have to be alive. And they have to have ended up wherever we were at the start of this chapter. So escape was around here in between Azores, Madeira, Canary Islands. Doom was over there, so we're heading in this direction as time goes by. They've got to have made it to, like, Madeira. Or Azores. Azores is probably the most likely. So then, like... Yeah, that's great. They are alive in Azores. Don't know who they are, but... Oh, now that we have two, we can totally just take a guess at which woman this is. And it'll automatically lock it in if it's correct. There's a deduction rating. Higher rating means it'll be more difficult to deduce this person's identity, sure. I feel you, but like... I'm gonna take a chance on this one. Is it Emily Jackson? No. Is it Miss Jane Bird? Is she not alive on the Azores, but instead on the Canary Islands? Okay, fine, I'm cheating. Oh, stop. Well, I know you're an unknown passenger. I don't know if you're alive or not. Like, I don't know what happened to you in between stuff. Okay. Pretty sure the bosun is the guy that's, like, in charge of ship equipment. Oh, hold the phone. This is not something I've ever seen.
On your toes.
Go back quick!
Here.
Captain!
Slack the lifts and lower the boats. The whole crew will be on us.
Give it up!
I never saw this. This is a completely new memory to me. Oh, this guy got a little something stuck in his leg. Sucks for him. This dude got shot by... Oh. Okay. Oh, and this is one of the mates taking Formosan woman hostage for some reason, while this dude watches. And there's people... I don't know what chapter this is. This might be at the start of an entirely new chapter. Because there was like 1 or 2 chapters that I never found. Yeah, explain this to me. Where are we at? Chapter... It's a new chapter! I've never done this chapter! Oh, man. This better fill in some blanks. Okay. Well, they were shot by one of the mates. We don't know which one. One of the ones that are left. 11 others were present. Will they let me identify one of these dudes now? No, he's still blurred, and he's the one that shot. Okay. While that's happening, what's over here? Okay. Oh, these guys are hoisting some sort of something up here. That's the Formosan royalty. And that's a Chinese dude. And that's somebody. And that is a chicken. And these are a bunch of chickens. This is a pig. I've never seen these crates before. The only crate I've ever seen lead it before and after this chapter is the one with the goat in it. Yeah, that's a chicken. Where's the goat crate? Nowhere. Okay, well. Because it always confused me looking at stuff why there was one cage that had a goat in it for no reason, and it was the only thing. Why, hello there, sir. To what do we owe the misfortune of your death? I can't believe that entire chapter was hidden from my grasp. If this doesn't illuminate some stuff, I don't know what will. Hello. Thank you all.
Hok-Seng Lau, you have been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasquale.
Oh, this is a terrific way to identify like half these people.
And by the authority of the East India Company and thus the Crown of England, I sentence you to death by firing line. Mr. Wolf, when you are ready.
Look, there's so many names in this one.
Ready, men. Aim. Fire.
So you are Hok-Seng Lau, or whatever. And you murdered Nunzio, whatever. But the chick says that he didn't do it. Foremost, Hok-Seng Lau, that's what it is. That is you. This unknown soul. No, 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 no. No, we're on the wrong... What? Do they not? Oh, that's right. They haven't filled in that part of it yet. Okay, sure. Whenever you're ready. Mr. Wolf, when you're ready? Is that what he said? Yep, that's you. And that's you. And all these guys have guns in the picture. But this dude's a seaman. So all four of these dudes are also seamen? And there's no, like, differential between what's going on there? You're just hanging out, whoever you are. Okay. We're gonna definitely have to view that one again. "28 other people were present. But an unknown fate. They were... Is there an executed thing? I mean, he was shot by guns. He was shot by like 8 different people. What do you want from me here? Killed, froze, exploded, expired, electrocuted, eaten, drowned, decapitated, crushed, clawed. He was shot by a gun. Am I supposed to pinpoint the exact bullet that hit him? Because that's just a little bit ridiculous. You've been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasqua, but we shouldn't just jump to conclusions and fill her thing in. Because Miss Lim is saying, no, he has done nothing wrong. And then another Formosan / Chinese person is saying, Miss Lim, it is too late. Then somebody says quiet. As captain of the ship, If I fire, am I? Mr. Wolf, when you are ready. Right, sir. Ready, men, aim, fire. So who's leading those dudes? Mr. Wolf. Okay, well, here's what we can definitely do. We can identify you as Lim. And we can... Ready, men, aim, fire. Are you the one calling the shots over here? No, you're the one that we identified as the other dude already. So who's telling these... Oh, you're the one. You are Mr. Wolf. Oh, yes, sir. And this will fill out your name. That's amazing. Christian Wolf, Gunner. There you go. Yes! Oh, fantastic. Yes, I was correct about that one. Good. Right about that dude, too. Oh, yes, he is Henry Brennan. Okay, I'm glad we sorted that out, too. Hell yeah. Is that all the information we can glean from this? I think so. Who are you and why? I don't know. You just hanging out? Oh, you're the artist. Well, I figured out who you are a different way last time, but yep, you're definitely the artist. It's pretty much the most self-explanatory one possible. Oh my god, the goat is out of its cage? That's insane. Also, there's a monkey. Oh, there's two goats. Who are you? Are you the cook? I'm suspicious of people with aprons, because I know one of you is the butcher, and one of you is the cook, maybe. I don't know that for a fact at all, actually. Okay, so all three of these dudes missed because they're terrible gunners, except Henry Brennan. So this dude was killed by Brennan. Dude, Henry Brennan is just a brazen killer. He's killed like 4 people so far. He clubbed the one dude, he shot this dude. He attempted to knife, or to kill the captain. Alright, well that's another one that we can check off the list as a done deal. You're the captain, of course. You're the maid that we identified already. Okay, let's see who's next. Oh, hello. Oh, you must be Nunzio, whatever her name was. Her? Him? I don't know. The person that this dude is said to have killed. Although, I don't believe it for a second. Let's take a look.
Hello? Who is there?
Asian person.
Who is that? Is someone hurt? Signore Nichols, is that you? What are you doing down here?
Oh, is that Italian?
Hello? Yes. All fine here. Just sorting some things.
What Watch your step. Here, let me help you.
Okay, one of you is Italian and the other one is Nichols. You're Nichols now. You're the second mate. Okay. Well, that is super helpful, thank you, actually. And then... who's Italian? He said Signor Nichols. So who the hell else is here? There's a Chinese dude and an Italian dude. This must be none... No, this guy's dead already. What? This is beforehand. Now I'm very confused. Oh no, this was the violinist, man! Oh, of course he's the Italian. You know, like... singing and playing cello or whatever. And like a kayak around the marinas of Rome or whatever. Alright, well guaranteed this dude is the only person here from Italy. And also the only person named Nunzio Pasqua. I can't tell what happened to... was he knifed? Hello, who is there? Who is that? Is someone hurt? Eh? Okay, so Asian dude just got murdered somehow. Unless... is the guy saying Signor Nichols also the guy saying hello who was there? Because it sounded like two different accents. So I'm confused. Did he get knifed? It seems like the kind of embrace that happens when you get knifed. He was knifed by Edward Nichols. Yeah. Except this dude was dead. How can he... how would... did they execute him after he was already dead? Because that doesn't make any goddamn sense. Is that a knife? I assume. It's not going like through his back, so it's not a long blade. And then this dude was hit with a bat. Is he not dead yet then? Did we nail down? Was he one of the ones that we nailed down? Like whose fate was sealed? I'm struggling now. Huh. Okay, well, I guess we're leaving this place now. Can't tell if that dude's dead or not. But he can't be dead because we investigated his death 2 scenes later. Yeah, Nunzio was knifed by Nichols. Maybe Nichols was trying to steal whatever treasure was in there. Hok-Seng Lau was shot with a gun by Henry Brennan. Hok-Seng Lau, you've been found guilty by self-confession of the murder of Nunzio Pasqua, even though Nichols is the one who did that. Which we know for a fact. Well, where do we go from here? That does help identify people. Does that mean there's only one mate left who hasn't been said that they're a thing? Fate unknown. Fate unknown. John Davies is the only one. Excuse me. Okay, so Robert Whittle. That's Martin Parrott. That's William Hoskett. That's Edward Nichols. This has to be John Davies. But they're saying that we can't know that. Which I'm calling BS. I think we can know that. Oh yeah, of course you're the gunner, because you're the one that's like telling them to fire to begin with. I should have realized that just by looking at this picture. I want to check something, because this would be the third person. I don't care. I want to try anyway. This is John Davies. I am amazing! As if there hasn't been enough information. He's an order of elimination, or process of elimination. Okay, we did get that one right. That's good. We're up to 9. Oh, yes, baby. Yes. Okay. So who don't we know of? We did that one all the way, all the way. Oh, we don't know who this dude is. Well, I think it's time we just went somewhere else. Should be able to figure out who these midshipmen are, because they're the ones who would be operating the cannons. Midshipmen do it. Unless the gunners also do it. Because I think one of the gunners was down here. I think Brennan was down here at some point. I just don't know if he was trying to operate one of the cannons. This is what I'm confused about. Man, I don't understand hierarchies. Yeah, you were blasted. This guy was dead. This guy was also crushed by a cannon, I think. And this dude was crushed by a loose cannon. They're saying we can't know who they are. We could know who this dude is, though. Oh, that's right. Aren't you Pete? Because remember what the kid who got knifed was like, would you tell Pete's mom I'm sorry, I tried to save him with the rope or whatever. And then there were 2 of those little kids that were next to each other when he got exploded. I'm pretty sure this dude is Peter Milroy. But I don't know who Pete's mom is, because that doesn't make any sense, because neither of those women have Milroy as a last name. None of them really have anything as a last name that anybody else has, so you can't really make a judgment call based on that. And then we never figured out who this dude was. Oh, you're John Davies, 4th mate. Okay, well then this dude was killed by John Davies. But we don't know who you are. But we know that you're Russian. But there's several Russians. But it wouldn't be a seaman because they're not dressed like that. So it's someone who's like kind of like got a regal, like a higher station garb on. So Where is he? He's like, yeah, this is him. He's next to the mates, in between the gunners and the mates. Is he possibly the gunner's mate? Because the gunner has a mate. Christian Wolf was the gunner. The gunner's mate is from Poland. Which... I'm not sure that tracks. But the people from Russia, there's one top man and 2 seamen. Those are the only 3 Russians, I think. Yes. I don't know, maybe it was a Poland accent, that's why it didn't sound quite like a Russian accent. Well, let's not jump ahead there, then. That's right, we did that. So the little flies are a giveaway. They gather around dead bodies that may otherwise be hidden. Evidently. No flies over here. These are all the different mates' quarters. None of which seem to have anything of value in them, although this one has blood on it. But not for any interesting reason. I think it's time we go below deck. It's time we go below deck and you see something else crazy. I think it's down here that starts. Oh, yes it is. Okay. You'll see. If you thought it was just the octopus, think again, monsieurs. Well, first of all, I guess we're going to figure out how this cow died. Who is this person?
Take him to the carpet. Bring wraps and keep the glass right.
Let her here. One swing. Get through the skull in stone or brain. I'll cut her throat when you've done it.
Here?
Yeah. Come on before she kicks up. You all right there, sir?
Never been on a farm, Chuck.
Oh, there's Charlie.
Mind your shoes now.
Okay, we can identify a couple people with this one. So this is Charlie puking his guts out. Charlie, if you'll recall, is the French mate of the bosun, Charles Minor. There you go. That is you. So that's nice. And then you are Scottish. One of you is. And this will be the butcher. Emil O'Farrell. Oh, Ireland. Same difference. They're the same thing, exactly. If you tell them that, they don't like it, but that's just because they know that it's true. So that's 2 people identified. I don't know who you are. The butcher. Are you some kind of butcher's mate? Is there a butcher? Does the butcher have a mate? No. Cook? No. Thomas Sefton. I never identified the cook. Huh. Oh, and you're Peter Milroy, or so we think. That is a chicken. How did the chicken die? Who else is here? Anybody? Oh yeah, there's people hanging out. Yeah, we got you guys. And we got a dude with a monkey, and these dudes carrying this guy out. Alright. That's right, this starts this other trajectory of stuff going on. A bitter cold. Chapter 2, so this is before anything went down. Take him to the carpenters. Take him to the carpenters, get him wrapped and see the last rites. Oh, they're take him to the carpenters is the dude that's getting carried up the stairs. Which means, does that mean one of the people carrying him are either the carpenter or the carpenter's mate? I don't know. But let's check it out. Alright, so people just, you know, just carrying a body up the stairs. Hoping nobody will notice. But no, it's for a good reason. They appear to be sick.
There's the other fellow. Some lung disease. Not consumption. Made worse by the cold.
Will it spread?
If so, we'd all have it. They must have picked it up at the Alaska house. I checked all hands just now, and everyone is healthy.
And him? What are his chances?
I gave him some laudanum. We'll see.
Okay, well, somebody is American. So that dude's dead. Him, what are his chances? Well, I gave him some laudanum. You must be the surgeon! You were the surgeon? Even though I don't know who Americans are. Are you the carpenter? The carpenter and the carpenter's mate are American. I don't understand anything. Well, we don't know what happened to you yet. And we don't know anything about you either. Okay, you're one of the mates. We already know who you are. We don't know. Oh, you're the one that's dancing with the lady. Who were you? Monkey. They probably caught it from the monkey. Monkeys carry all sorts of diseases. They're gross. Yep, that's you. You've gotta be one of the carpenters or the carpenter's mate or something. I don't know, it's hard not to take logical leaps in this game. Sometimes it's all you got. Okay, well, we don't know who you are, but you died of illness. And now we go to you. So this is the dude who was in the bed. They eventually carried him up. Whereas they already wrapped this dude. And we're talking about him. The wrapped dude isn't the one who was given laudanum, because they would not do that. Russians!
Saya tutup. Aku terpilih.
Sayed, drink something. Even though you are going to die. That is you. You are Sayed, are you not? Yes, you come down here. Sayed's from India. I got a few people from India. Okay, what I'm very interested in is these people over here, because these are the Russians. Are all three of them Russian? Or is just two of them? Because two of them were speaking Russian, but there's a third guy here, and they all kind of have to understand each other, at least. Okay, we can't figure out you. Oh, we are supposed to know who you are, or at least we could. You would be a seaman, then. One of the Russian seamen. I think one of the Russians was a topman. Yeah. I don't think you are Leonid Volkov. Maybe, though. I don't remember what topmans do. Seems like the Siemens would be the ones that were good with the gun. That's why I'm so confused. And who are you? Yeah, you're you, and you're you. You guys hanging out. You guys are probably both seamen. Because you're hanging out with other seamen. Assumedly. Which means the top man is this guy. You must be. You must be the only Russian top man. Has to be the case. I don't believe it if it's not the case. You are Leonid Volkov. Definitely. And then there's like 4 or 5 Indian dudes, so like this isn't helpful. Really. It's crushed by a terrible beast. And I don't know who you are. Ah, so tough, man. Okay, but we can at least be sure that you died of illness. Okay, that's gonna do it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can like, share, and subscribe and whatnot, and I'll see you guys next time.